Hey Aries, welcome to your reading. We're going to check in with what you don't see coming for the following weeks of March. What we have going on for you, dear Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. Okay. All right, Aries, I feel like if you've been hanging on to something or someone for the longest haul and you have not been receiving any gratification or justification or any outcome from the situation or from that person, you're about to finally move on. All right, so this is definitely for those who have been sticking around, hoping for a situation to change or get some type of result out of it, and then you're going to be realizing, like, you know what, I'm wasting my life, I'm wasting my time. What am I even waiting for? Like, I have something bigger and better out there. All right, so this is just like a switch, but it is something that you've been really investing on. All right, so this is absolutely a situation that you've been allowing yourself to stay stuck on, to a point where you're just like, what's the victory? Like, where's my victory? And then you're just like, okay, to hell with that. Like, I'm moving on. Like, I'm hearing like Maya moving on. Like, that's the type of energy. Like, you have something bigger and better, like I said, waiting for you, and it just requires a little bit of patience. Like Nas would say, salvi. Okay. I'm hearing salvation. All right, so with this patience card, it's like you're finally putting your seeds where it belongs, your energy where it belongs, your love where it belongs, your vibration, just whatever you've been investing here in this past energy. You're finally thinking like, okay, yeah, I've invested, I've waited, I reflected, I've had a lot of visions about it. But is it really what it's supposed to be given me? I feel like the outcome is like you realizing like you've been hanging on to something or to a promise, false word, or something that is just not resonating with you anymore. And this might be coming as a shock because you were like, maybe you were completely invested, like, I will never let go of that. And now you're like, oh yes, you're gonna get in alignment with your heart's real, true desire. And this is probably going to be awakening some sort of heart awakening within you. All right, you're definitely healing the heart, and I do sense a sense of forgiveness. Perhaps for missing out like other opportunities, or forgiving whomever did this to you or kept you kind of like holding on or hanging on, going around in circles. So this is you finally seeing like there is more to life than this. That's very, more to life. Look at the world card at the bottom of the deck, really signifying that this was unfortunately your lesson to learn, to not stick around, to wait for a different outcome. It's like that energy of not just settle for less, but I was getting another sentence, but it just moved away. It just moved away. It sailed away, Sail away, bitch, sail away. That's the type of energy. It's like, yeah, sailing away. Yeah. And as you sail away, you're about to enter a very happy, I'm feeling like this light energy, as in like, oh, finally I can just count my blessings. I can just like enjoy that sunrise and the sunsets and like, receive the positive energy of like people around you. It's like you're clearing up something, clearly. Clearly, you're clearing up something that should have been cleared up. And the moment that you remove it out of your heart, your space, your home life, your work life, whatever that was, it's starting to kind of like make sense, right? Like, it's like, wow, since that energy is gone, I'm just so much lighter. Whereas when you were just hoping for some type of return, you were feeling stuck. And now you're unstucking yourself, saying, like, hey, what I wanted as a promise from you, I can promise to myself and my children, right? Like that, I'm hearing like children. So they may play a huge role in your life. Or you may have done this, like this might be for those that have been going through a divorce, or you didn't want to really get out of a relationship just because you wanted to raise your kids and, together, that type of energy. And it's like, no, now you're starting to see like, I need to make them like there is more for them to be happy about. So yeah, the Two of Wands, and then we have the Strength card. So very powerful energies, Aries. Just like the Leo energy that comes in, meaning that this summer, and I keep on saying it, I just, texted that to a lot of people in my surrounding, like this summer is going to be the most, like the best summer that you're going to be experiencing. Like I feel it in the air, like I feel it in the energy. So you're kind of like coming out of that slumber and you're going to be embracing this energy, and the energy is already here to get you into that energy. It's like you don't need to do much about it. It's like it's here and you're going to feel the shift. So let me know in the comments below if you're going to feel, or if you're already feeling that shift. Because with the Strength card, you're coming up on top of a lot of things here. And with that being said, there's the Two of Cups. That right person that truly understands you, connect with you intuitively, energetically, and just like someone that understands not just your values, but understands where you're coming from or what you're trying to talk or like what you're saying. Because if you have been caught up in a relationship where you have to over-explain your intentions or what you meant by that, and like, walking on that eggshells of like, no, like I'm like this, and like, no, this is what shaped me, or this is, if you need to explain yourself, oh God, no, know that that's not a real spiritual connection. And you're just being blindfolded by that. So a real spiritual connection does not even require any explanation. Like you can know things about one another without even talking. Like seriously, I have a friend. It doesn't need. This doesn't even need to be a lover, okay, or a twin flame or soulmate, which is highly possible that you're going to have that. But I have a friend, and it's like the person, the guy that I minimum talk to, but it's like we don't need to talk, because it's like when we talk, it's like, I already knew, like we know a lot about one another, or what we are going through, but we don't need to have like words of explanation about it, right? Like, and knowing that from one another and confirming it, oh boy, that's like the most special thing that you can actually have. Okay, like these are the special connections that you have. So you're definitely moving on here, but be mindful of the Five of Swords. Don't get like nasty on them for not coming back around. It's just, stay out of the trouble, Aries. Stay out of trouble. So yeah, that's what I have for you for the upcoming week. Let me know, and also make sure to check out your March reading as well as the extended that I have for all their feelings and their actions and their behaviors. But I guess for you, Aries, you might probably just, just kind of like move forward. But it is a very good way to just have your completion, see what they have to say, and then just kind of like have peace with it. Okay, have peace with it. That's what I have for you, Aries. I hope to see you soon. Take care.